Killer, 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 dipset bitch, dipset bitch, dipset bitch. Damn, them niggas pumping dimes, trunk pumping mine.
Yo, Geechi was good. I see you shining, man. What's going on?
Man, I'm just chilling, man. You know, a nigga just chilling, man. I was finna step out, man, and handle some little business, but I'm gonna get this out the way with my partner, man.
Yo, I appreciate your time as always, man. I spoke to
Yeah.
Smack over the weekend. I'm like, he told me the exclusive before it dropped. I said, hey, what happened? I thought Geechi was in a situation. He said, nah, my boy good. He chilling.
I'm chilling.
Nah, man. I'm happy to hear everything worked out. You know, everything, whatever situation you was going through, because I was like, damn, this nigga just came home. I'm hearing this already. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they were just trying to, continue to fuck with a nigga somehow, some way, but God, you know what I mean? Gotta give him the glory, you know what I'm saying? Whether they believe it or not, man, you know what I'm saying? That man be working miracles, man, even when you think he ain't, you know what I'm saying? On the real.
Let us pray, my nigga. Exactly that's it. Machiavellian is Illuminati all through your body. The blows like a 12-gauge shot feel me? And God said he should send his one begotten son to lead the wild
Nah,
into the
man,
way.
and I definitely happy that everything is still on course, man, and your career is still blossoming and everything is moving forward, man.
That's a fact. That's a fact, man, on the real.
And
Man, what's up with you though, man?
I mean, I can't complain. It's been an exciting year so far in battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Smack been dropping 100,000 battles. We finally got that Geechi and Av. Everybody talking about it. They feeling it. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just for yourself, man. Seeing it now, it's officially out. How you liking the response? You still feeling the same way? Anything you could have did different? Break it down for me, man.
Yeah, I'm still fucking with it. Let me flip the phone. I think this shit like got me looking crazy. There we go.
Yeah, you got it.
I have to have the camera the right way, man, or something. I don't know what the fuck. Hey, man, use a bitch has too, man. I got them, man. Anybody that's watching this interview, man, get at me on the Instagram, man, Geechi_Gotti, or get at me on Twitter, Geechi Gotti, man, and DM me or something, and I'll be answering my DMs. I ain't got no 100,000 followers and all that.
Let me see what it look
Yeah,
like. Let me see what it look like. Yeah,
you know what I'm
okay.
saying? Yeah, man, use a bitch. And I got mafia hats and all that, man. If they want whatever, just get at me. Shit, I can make it happen, man. Just get at me in the DM about something, man, on the real, man, and we can figure it out. I ain't got no website, but we thugging. Hey, but nah, as far as that ab battle, man, shit, I love that motherfucker. I love the response from it. I see the numbers going up. People been really tuned in, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm just digging the whole vibe of the battle, you know what I mean? I think that shit was dope, you know what I mean? If you ask me, I felt it was dope in the building. I felt it was dope even when I seen it on pay-per-view. So I pretty much figured once it got to YouTube, it's like the energy I got from it, I'm like, unless it just, maybe I'm just being biased, then it shouldn't be no problem. And I felt like it got that same response once it dropped on the tube that everybody pretty much, rocked with it. Whether they felt I won or felt I lost, they definitely liked the battle, you know what I'm saying, from both parties, you know what I'm saying, which is pretty much all you asking for when you're doing this shit. You know what I mean? Of course, you want to smoke every opponent, but at the same time, you kind of want battles like that got that replay value that motherfuckers want to go back and watch it again, and you know what I'm saying, and got some substance to it more than just smoking a nigga and don't nobody care about it, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, real talk. Now watching that battle, man, what have you learned? Just looking back at yourself, looking. I saw the Tech Nine. He said, Geechi, one of those dudes. He's still looking down, like he don't remember everything, or whatever the case may be. What are some of the things for yourself, man? You like, okay, this is what I need to work on, because your next opponent ain't no joke.
Yeah, nah, man, definitely. It's really about preparation, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, even with the AF battle, like, that shit, I was prepared for that motherfucker, but at the same time, though, like, no distance to nobody, because it wasn't nobody fault but my own. I had just went to jail, was in there like 3 weeks, down there, a month or something, then got out on bail. Like the week before I had the battle, I had court. Then I had court coming up. nigga, right after that battle, you know what I'm saying? So I'm really kind of like my focus was on the battle, but also about the situation, trying to figure out what's going on. So I'm preparing like a motherfucker, but at the same time, like had a lot on my mind. So I definitely, you know what I'm saying, ain't want to like seem like a motherfucker wasn't in the game, but it damn sure was like not just 100% focused on just battle rap at that moment. You know what I'm saying? Now I feel like I'm in the clear. I ain't got no cases or nothing. I'm not going to court for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm pretty much good. You know what I'm saying? So I'm 100% focused on JC. That's what I did learn from that battle though. Like, you know, not to slack at all. You know what I'm saying? You got to really be 100% focused. The more you going up in these battles, you know what I'm saying? The competition getting harder. You know what I'm saying? So and these motherfucking niggas is preparing and they chilling and they writing and doing this shit on a high level, and they doing this shit 24 and more, you know what I'm saying? And I'm hanging out doing different shit and all this, and then trying to just prepare on the whim. You can't do that at this level of the game at this stage, you know what I'm saying, in my career. So yeah, it's all about the preparation. That's what I can say I learned from Av, you know what I'm saying? But after being in there with niggas like Danny Myers, being in there with niggas like Av, I feel like I could be in there with anybody. So you know what I mean? It shouldn't be no different being in there with a nigga like JC, even though he is dope, though. Salute that nigga.
The same day you battled, you battled Ab, JC battled T Top. Both of you guys had dope performances, two strong competitors and everything like that. Do you think that performance JC brought against the T Top could beat that performance you brought against the Ab, that level of intensity? How you feeling just watching that battle? And I know he gonna come with something different for you and all that. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Nah, it can't. You know what I'm saying? He did his shit against T-Top, but I had T-Top winning. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He did his thing. He did his numbers. He had JC bars, but like what he was doing, like I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm a fan of bruh as far as what he can do. I actually think JC is nice, but I don't know. I'm finna really show a nigga, cuz like you feel me, like it ain't really no playing up there with certain niggas like me. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta really come on some whole other shit, man. You know what I'm saying? All that just rapping cool. Like I think I done showed that in all these battles though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the niggas, it be a lot of niggas that be like, oh man, I got the other nigga winning, or the nigga I battle. It be a few niggas who always say they got them winning, but the streets always got me winning. Cause like when I'm in the streets, like when I'm listening to like the niggas that's thugging and doing this shit like on a high level, you know what I'm saying? Niggas is like, yo, Gotti, man, you was talking to that nigga, man. Fuck what that nigga was talking about. Like nigga wasn't hearing. Nigga skipped his rounds and all that. This what I'm hearing from niggas. You know what I'm saying? Nigga might be hearing that from they people that they skipping my rounds, but the motherfuckers that I'm tied in with that's tapping in on me, like, man, I ain't even listen to nothing that nigga was saying, cause you talking to that nigga the whole time, man. Woo wham, you know what I'm saying? So if he ain't coming like that, man, which I don't expect him to, I don't see him winning. Now I feel he can make it competitive, make it a classic, cause he gonna do his numbers. But I feel like I'm gonna do what I do. So like from what I'm bringing to the table, I know I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do to get the win. You know what I'm saying? Like definitely, I feel like what I did versus Av that night and what he did versus T Top that night. If Rose would have switched, if he'd have battled Av and I'd have battled T Top, it'd have been different. I feel like my shit would have been closer versus a T Top, and I feel like him versus the Av I battled, he'd have lost to that Av. You know what I'm saying? With those bars. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna lie, man. This battle, it was a surprise to me, man. I was thinking maybe Tech Nine or something else. You know what I'm saying? But
For
how'd
real.
this come about, man? What was that? How'd that go down, man? Like, was it just a phone call? Did they throw a couple names at you, or it was straight up like, yeah, we
Yeah.
got JC for you next?
Yeah, like that. You know, Tech Nine, he still gonna get his time to die, man. I ain't forgot about him, you know what I'm saying? That nigga know what's up, homie, you know what I mean? Like, he ain't gonna never be able to duck it for too long, you know what I mean? I'm gonna have to put a shot to his head ASAP, like get rid of that dude. I'm tired of hearing him talk. I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm tired of hearing him talk, man. He talking way too much, man. He ain't backing it up. You know what I'm saying? He got an easy battle against Jim. They finna do that little sparring session, do what they do, but he gonna have to holler at me. But as
Okay.
far as JC, man, you know what I'm saying? It was just like a phone call, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I always do when you ask me who I be wanting next, anybody, I always be saying I really don't be caring. You know what I'm saying? Besides the little back and forth with Tech Nine, I really ain't got no beef or no type of storyline with nobody. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nigga, whoever they feel the best nigga coming up or feel that make the best matchup with me. So and they was like JC. I'm like, hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I said earlier, I respect what he do. I think he dope. So that was a no-brainer. Like once a nigga throw his name out there, like, oh yeah, let me get in the ring with him. You know what I'm saying? Let me test my pen with his, or you know what I'm saying? Let me do what I do against what he do and see what it do. So it wasn't really nothing as far as like they didn't really throw no lot of names or different names for this particular card. I have been throwing other names for different cards and shit like that. You know what I mean? But for this card, it was just like, yo, man, what you think about JC? Like, boom, like, yeah, I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, first time they brought you up, I'm like, yeah, let's get it. You know what I'm saying?
Now after the they told you that you got JC, then you got a chance to settle with it and sit with it, and now
Yeah.
you're getting JC. Like JC, definitely
Yeah.
God tier pen,
Yeah.
one of the best
Yeah.
lyricists out here.
Yeah.
Clean
Yeah.
verses, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He don't choke.
Yeah.
Don't you know what I mean? JC
Nah.
dangerous dude.
Yeah.
I mean,
Hell yeah.
did your mindset change a little bit? Now you got to settle with it and look at it like, okay, I'm all right. Yeah, I take anybody, but now you got JC. Now you got a killer on your hands. And Born Legacy Supreme 2, North Carolina, May 12th, Saturday and all that. So you know what I mean? Like that, does that do anything? Does that make you want to go hard? Does that, do anything for you as a battler?
Yeah. I mean, a nigga be lying if he say it don't make me want to go harder. You know what I'm saying? Like, me as a battler, I'm already stoked. Like, yeah, cuz, like, oh yeah, JC, let's get it. Then it's Born Legacy Supreme. Then it's a whole nother state. Nigga, let's go. Like, you know what I mean? Like
Facts.
it's levels on levels to get amped up. Like, all right, then I know I'm the underdog at that. Like,
Mm-hmm.
don't get me wrong, I'm not going in here thinking I'm the big motherfucker that's nigga, Gotti's supposed to win. Like, no, I'll be surprised if motherfuckers got me winning. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
like you say, like niggas hold his pen to a certain level of degree. He done been in there with certain individuals. He got the experience factor and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not naive to that fact that, you know what I mean, I'm the underdog in this. So that's even more pressure that got me like, oh yeah, okay. So niggas think I'm finna get 30 to 2-1 clear and all this. You know what I'm saying? They giving me a round and like, okay, like that's more reason for me to just get to the pad and be like, okay, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Here go another 16 bars of fire for a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me get it going. Like, let me stop playing. Like, let me scrap all the shit I feel like ain't enough and come with something harder. Like, let me change that first thought and make it a third thought. You know what I'm saying? Before I write it down. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, definitely, man. Now that I done had time to settle with the thought and go over it, it's like, yeah, man, you can't play, man. This a matchup that a lot of people didn't see coming, but I know people kind of like the matchup for what it's worth. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a fan base of motherfuckers that fuck with me. He got a fan base of motherfuckers that fuck with him. This shit on smack, you know what I'm saying? So it's like niggas really want to see what I can do. Definitely, he just come off a loss to Twerk, you know what I'm saying? So I know he itching to get back in there and do what he got to do, you know what I'm saying? People say he lost the T-top, so in a way you looking at somebody that feel like they might be coming off 2 L's, you know what I'm saying? So I know he not coming to try to lose again. So definitely I know I gotta come hard, you know what I mean?
Now you said something real important too. You said Twerk, you said T-Top, two guys known for aggression, street type lyrics and things like that.
Yeah,
Now,
yeah.
with him sitting back, if people saying that he may have lost those battles and things like that, I know you're gonna get a different type of situation because I know JC is always about upgrading himself. You know what I'm saying? And I think
Mm-hmm.
he might be listening to the people. And you the perfect challenge, man.
Yeah, straight up. Like, I already know. Like, he at home right now. Like, they
Yeah,
said I
yeah,
lost to who and who?
yeah.
Nigga, he probably looking at me like shit, I got Gotti, nigga. I must be doing something wrong. Like, I'm chasing Lux and then end up with
That's real
Geechi
shit.
shit. You
That's
hear
real
me?
shit.
So, hey. Oh, nutty, right? Like,
Yeah.
that's how oh, Captain. So yeah, man, that's what I'm saying though. I expect him to really come, you know what I'm saying, on 110, you know what I mean? Because he probably like, shit, man, I don't know how I ended up here, but I got to get from right here, man.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Nigga,
real shit.
we at the bottom of the card, you know what I'm saying? And all type of shit, man.
That's
You
some
feel
real
me?
shit,
So
bro. That's some
come
real
on,
shit.
man. Come on. I don't know who made that motherfucking flyer. Nigga need to holler at him because I don't know how the fuck I'm at the bottom of nothing. You know what I'm talking about? But you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? We ain't tripping. We don't worry about the placement. But yeah, he probably looking at it like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Nigga supposed to be main eventing and I'm back, you know what I mean? So yeah,
Yeah,
I know he
yeah.
coming 100. So yeah, man, I definitely, like I say, that's why I'm not slacking, man. I'm not never taking it like, oh, he finna come in there and play with me, because I feel like he battling not just myself, he battling his own resume. You dig what I'm saying? He battling his own spot, his own stock. You feel me? Which is the same thing I'm doing. I'm not necessarily just battling him. I'm battling to continue to grow and do what I'm doing, and implement myself in the game where I feel like I'm supposed to be at. You feel me? So I feel like we both coming from a place where it's like, yo, what's happening? You know what I mean? Like, people been waiting to see me since Av. I done had them bullshit little jail stints and all this nonsense hindering me. Then it's like, all right, boom, he out, he ready. Like, let's see what he got. Let's see what he got going on. You know what I'm saying? Then, like you say, he coming off some L's, but it's like, nah, JC, man, he on his way to getting Lux, man. Let's get him back on track. So this like a head-on collision, man. It's like a, what's that shit, a motherfucking unstoppable force meeting an immovable object. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas is finna, boom, collide head on, best man win type shit on the real.
Nah, real talk, man. And I'm not gonna lie, the card, top to bottom, regardless of where you at, this is a fire card. The Born Legacy Supreme. One thing I gotta say, man, is just the theme of this, which is kind of like the vets versus the sophomores, or the guys who's proven that they're ready to take it to the next level. You know what I'm saying? And we haven't had one of these since like that rookies versus vets card, since Chess and Briz and all of them was battling all of, you know what I'm saying? And I think it's about time that we get another one of these, and you guys have definitely proven that y'all deserving of some of this, man.
Hell yeah. I'm excited about this shit too. Like, to see my bro Snake go against Mav. I think that's a fire matchup.
What do we have here now? I ain't a killer, but don't push me. Revenge is like the sweetest joy next to getting pussy. Picture paragraphs unloaded, wise words being quoted. Beat the weakness in the rap game.